In this episode, we see how a North Dublin community give their local rubbish tip a makeover. Tanya discovers what's special about the River Blackwater. And I uncover some startling facts about our native Irish peatlands. From where we are now, engaging future generations to embrace the ethic of conservation can sometimes look like a hard road, but challenging ourselves to be the catalyst for change within our own community seems to be catching on now that many of us have a little more time to give back. The results where they appear can be both surprising and, if we're lucky, inspirational. I was amazed by a story of vision and transformation that has turned a local dumping ground into the hidden garden of Summer Row.
All of these people have come together to create a community garden in the North Inner City. This used to be a dumping ground, and we took it over as a community group, and we made this amazing community garden out of it.
I think it's a great experience that everybody got together as a community and start planting all flowers and vegetables and fruit and all, and now it's a lovely garden.
So when people look out our windows, they can see this lovely garden and not look out and see the dump.
It's nicer than what it was, because all spiders and all used to be out here, and now it's lovely.
It was really the end part of a street refurbishment plan on Summer Street North, where we reintroduced period-style street lighting onto the street. We planted 8 trees in the street with an ornate ironwork with hanging baskets. We could see at the end of the street that there was these gates, and through the gates we could see a lot of rubbish in behind it, and we just thought if there was land in there, we could make a community garden, because a lot of the houses around here don't have big gardens, and a lot of them don't have gardens at all. So it was just an idea to create a garden where we could grow vegetables and fruit, but also a kind of a meeting point for the community.
Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves here. It's great fun. Yeah. But what's the benefits to the community itself?
This garden is in the North Inner City of Dublin. It's an area that has maybe not had an awful lot of investment in the past for social amenities. So I think people see it as a place that they can, I suppose, that they can meet, that they can be outdoors, that they can grow stuff, getting back in touch with nature, meeting new friends.
And it's really the catalyst now for the whole community, is it?
It is, yeah, it is a catalyst for the whole community. We're trying to encourage more people into it. It's quite hidden, so you wouldn't really come across this. You wouldn't just walk along the street and find it. You need to know that it's here. So we're trying to kind of spread our tentacles a little bit and let more people know that it's here.
Are a lot of people here now, have they gardened before? Have they planted before?
No. In fact, most people, including myself, even though I'm from a farm in the west of Ireland, wouldn't have a great knowledge about gardening. People are kind of learning from the beginning. They can just see that if you get a seed and you put it in the soil and you water it and you look after it for a period of time, it's going to grow.
I'm going to have salad later. Look, I've got tomatoes and I've got a carrot and I need a bit of lettuce. A bit of lettuce and a bit maybe of cabbage.
Put some lettuce in his hair.
And I believe you got lots of awards here.
Yeah, we got lots of awards. We got the Dublin Bus Community Award top prize. That gave us €5,000 to put back into the garden. We got City Neighbourhoods competition runner-up for the entire city, which was amazing. And the garden is representing Dublin in a national competition called Pride of Place.
Fun, community, everything voluntary. Yeah. Very exciting.
Yeah, it's ticking all the boxes, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going to try one of these carrots, I think. All from your garden?
Absolutely.
The inner city of Dublin.
If the people that live around here didn't have this, it wouldn't be nice.
It's great
it wouldn't be the same as this now.
Is it the best garden in the world?
Yeah.
Is it a bit like the Garden of Eden, is it?
Yeah.
I think it is. A place for to meet everybody and to mix and to socialise?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah?
I want Harley.
Just up the road, another Dublin community is also looking at a better future for the next generation. Drumcondra National School has been chosen to pilot a new teaching resource. This will help future decision makers make better choices when it comes to climate change. I met Beryl to get a sneak preview of Eco Detectives.
Thanks for inviting me here to the school this morning to talk about the Change campaign. You're very welcome to the school. We got involved in it because it tied in very nicely with our work on the green flags. It all integrated well into the curriculum for us.
So what's actually in the curriculum of the Change campaign?
It's very much getting the children active and investigating their local environment and simple ways that they can make a difference.
Beryl's class are learning to be eco-detectives, exploring and becoming more aware of their local area. This approach is creative, inspiring and most of all, fun.
And why is this important to the children?
Climate change is a huge issue for us and is going to affect us in the future. And I do think we have to start them young. It's like you teach them about healthy diet from an early age, so let's start teaching them about how they can make a difference to the world, as in should they walk 5 minutes to the shop or should they drive to the shop, what's better from an environmental point of view.
Changing behaviour isn't easy, but Beryl felt that work in the classroom showed that the approach was already working, with experiments for the older kids and games for the younger ones.
So what's the broad range of topics now that they would deal with?
Well, we look at it from a science point of view as in habitats. So we've gone down to the local river and we've examined the local river to see what fish were living in it, and unfortunately we found mostly rubbish. So we've done a lot of art then as well, you know, creating pictures of clean rivers and dirty rivers, and it's a good way for the children to remember what they have seen in different places. So there's science, there's art, there's geography. It covers a huge range of subjects, so the programme is actually very good from that point of view.
I'm dying to meet the kids.
Yes, do. Come on in.
Come in.
Yeah, come on in and meet them. Great.
Thanks, Meryl. Who walks to school here in the morning? Is it good to walk and not be driven to school? Is that really the best way? Is it? You like to walk?
Yeah.
Good. So is nature very important to all of you?
Yeah.
And do you want to have a good environment when you grow up to be adults?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah?
I'm going to be a vet.
Being creative in the way we look at environmental issues can certainly help future generations to avoid repeating some of the mistakes we have made. After spending the day with some of these very different groups, I was also left with a feeling that in looking for ways to imagine the future, we can also inspire ourselves.